corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Can we beat Darkest Dungeon without any healing skills?
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
I'm just gonna skip that and get on the way back, because my inventory's a little bit full. We got Aaron with us today, who is a viewer. Alright, how are we handling this? I don't know. Let's just try some dodge. Maybe we'll dodge this guy's bullets. Oh, one person did it. That's good. Trying to think here. How would this work? Aaron's really high level, so they're chaperoning, basically. Everyone else here is like level 0, 1. Now, he's got a topic lined up today. It's about hunger. There's actually some really deep mechanics about hunger in this game. 16 damage. Very good. That was like half of his HP. I'm afraid you're gonna get shot in the face, so let's do this. Okay, not shot in the face. Whipped instead. Unfortunately, now this guy's gonna remove the next Aegis, unless we can get him first.
Their formation
Excellent.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
That bleed's not too bad, so I'll let it be.
A singular strike.
If they continue to stack bleeds, then I'm in trouble. Well, not in trouble. I can cure it. I did bring some extra, because I also want to try to get a snake encounter if I can. I haven't got any snakes yet. Yeah, so you're bleeding quite profusely now, so we probably should use that. This guy needs to just be tapped.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
So now that we have a somewhat upgraded blacksmith, I can't go past level 2 right now. And I still want to get it cheaper, but I figured since Aaron's a keeper, I'll level him or her up. I'm not sure which one it is.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
That's a very full inventory. I probably should have camped already. Oh wait, this is my first opportunity to camp. But you know what? Someone told me that you can camp while leaving this open. And did I do that before, or did I just mention it? I think I did do it. Okay, so you're bleeding a little bit. I think that's all acceptable. We can camp here. I did learn this, just in case it fails. I don't really want to have anyone die right now. So, we camp.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Still no snakes. Oh man, we're so unlucky with the snakes. Which means the laudanum is useless. Well, actually it is useless. I'll just tell you how the laudanums work. So, when you get an ambush with the snakes, you get horror on every single shield breaker you have. So, you only want one, really. Otherwise, everyone gets horror, if you have like 3 of them. And that horror cannot be cured by laudanum. That's why I brought it. I just wanted to show that. You can't cure it. Otherwise, it would be like super easy to fix. Okay, so we have to make sure we don't use any heals here. Only buffs. Produce a random trinket. If only I had the space. This could be good. There's a lot of armored foes in the weld, so buffing with some pierce will be good. This holy water I could throw away as well. It's only used on effigies and fountains, but the fountains can be used even without holy water with pretty good effect, so I might just drink that. Oh, a bad one. That thing's only worth 750. Now she has minus 15% stress. Since she's so high, might as well stack her a bit. She's also got the Book of Sanity, because she did come in here somewhat stressed. Everyone else I just gave damage and accuracy to. You've got dodge and the anti-food thing. You've got accuracy because you actually have a fear against Eldritch in here, and there's a lot of Eldritch things.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
But yeah, still no snakes. Do I have room for that? I really don't. I really don't. Anyways, food. Food.
Watch your step.
Since I gave her the minus 50% stress, that did hardly anything. Food checks are... I was reading, like, a report on how food checks work. And, I found some things that I've already found, but also... Uh-oh. Oh no, she wasted it. She's got manic for money? Oh. Plutomania. Oh, that's so annoying. I should have just got it the first time. Alright, whenever I see things, I need to just get them from now on. Because otherwise she'll just do that and waste it. So food checks are invisible. They spawn the moment you enter the dungeon, and they're random. In a randomly formed dungeon, they're random, naturally. In a dungeon that is not random, they're actually set, and you can put them on maps. This is something that map makers have never written down, is where the hunger checks are. I actually have written them down on my map, because it can be relevant. I want to know where those hunger checks are. Okay, so they might bully you a bit. I'm gonna just do this. Can't reach that guy, unfortunately. He might get another turn. Anyways, I've made maps of a lot of the areas that are...
Continue the
like,
onslaught. Destroy them all.
that are prefabricated, that are preset. Because there are a few missions that are like that. So the final levels are preset. So if you know where the hunger checks are on those maps, you always know where they are. You can always find them. The Crimson Court is the same way. And,
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
so these hunger checks are set. You walk over them, and you get a hunger check. But they don't actually go away.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
They do not go away. They're actually permanent. Let's see, what am I dropping? This thing is just not very good, so I kind of want to throw it away. 750 gold for an inventory spot isn't a very good rate. Anyways, something that I didn't know is that the hunger checks, even in a random spot, are... and randomly generated, are also permanent, supposedly. I haven't really tested that, but I do know that they're permanent on the prefab maps, because I've tested it, basically. How should we do this? Let's go for this one, and the antiquarian can hit that one. Hopefully finish it off. Not quite, but it will die in one turn. If you're lucky, you could get these guys, but probably not.
Be gone, fiend.
Anyways, how do I know that these are permanent, the prefab ones? It's because I've actually walked over them, like, and backtracked, and they were in the same spot each time. So it does hit you again. It's not a one-time deal. I have tested it, so I know 100%. But what I don't know 100% are if the randomly generated ones are
Great is the
permanent.
weapon that cuts on its own.
Because that I've not tested. That's just a theory still. Anyways. So when you're walking around back and forth, and you create random hunger checks, that's actually quite bad. So I guess you don't want to keep walking in the same spot. You want to walk all over the place and try not to set yourself up, basically, for tons of hunger checks. There is one more thing, though, that I haven't said, which is that when you get a hunger check, you actually have immunity to hunger checks.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
For 2 rooms. You can't get hunger checked again for 2 rooms. Now, are you guys bleeding? Not too much. And this jade here. The jade's not worth a whole lot. I could also throw away the dog treats. I'll live dangerously. I did give him plus 10 accuracy, so he's hopefully not too bad at hitting things. So if you hit a hunger check, even if there's another one, you can't tell because they're invisible, you'll just walk past it. Now, was this here before? Maybe you could look back at the footage and find out. It could be that this is also just a randomly generated one, since I'm retracing my steps. Is there anything else? What's the whole takeaway from this?
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
What's the whole takeaway from this? Well, one takeaway could be that it is nice to know where the hunger checks are and the levels.
Curious is the trap maker's art, his efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
And the map makers never write them down. Let's just use this on you, I guess. And now I need some space for this. There's not that much dungeon, so I could just pop these, throw them away.
May we find victory.
Use a shovel on this. Get some more stuff. Of course, there's gems, so they're going to take up more space. The question is, what do I throw away? Do a little bit of inventory management here. Make it a little easier to see. We could try to use up this food pile. If I could take this off, but I don't know if I can. 3 there. 1 there. And I guess I'll just suffer this. There we go. Hopefully we don't need that food. Going full greed mode here. I've made some handmade maps that I've improved over my playthroughs, adding various things.
Reward for a task well performed.
Oh boy, hunger checks. We have 3 more, otherwise we're going to start starving. So yeah, I'll be using those maps when we get to the Crimson Court. I've even started making some modded maps for modded content, because there's like boss encounters that have their own dungeon.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Well, we're not going to get any treasure from this. Actually, that's not true. Normally you get no treasure from maggots, but
Executed with impunity.
when you have an antiquarian, then you do actually get the 500 loot from these guys.
Back to the pit.
And we're going to use this move, because fun fact, it has 5 more accuracy than his base attack. So it's a good finisher.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Why do I have this suspicion? Nah, I'm misremembering something. Alright, she's going to interact with that, so we want to get it now. There's a weird rare trinket that I usually don't see. Extra dodge if you're high on HP, and if you get low on HP, then you lose dodge. It's a strange one. Do I have space? I can see there's a wall right there, and I might need to go in here, so... Well, this isn't worth a whole lot, so maybe I'll trade that for some gold. The emeralds also actually aren't worth that much by themselves. Only if I find another one is it worth carrying. And we did need to come through. So we have too many markers and we're kind of front heavy, so we're going to kill this guy to remove the guy that actually benefits from the marks. One way to skin a cat. remove his armor. Now we do some pretty good damage. Just enough. So normally this person would take double damage from this guy, but hey, he's dead. If we were in a situation where there were two of them, then it might be better to go for the back row, I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to say. I'll have you attack the back one. No one else can reach him, aside from the shield breaker. And you're just getting pummeled on. So yeah, let's play some defense here. If you have two shield breakers, you can actually make a shield wall where these guys like would not really be able to get through. They just, oh my gosh, they wasted it. I saved a grand total of like 2 damage there. Yeah, sometimes you can make a shield wall with 2 shield breakers, and if the enemies can't reach the 3rd row, then all they can do is hit those Aegises over and over again. Okay, that's dead. If you target the back one, I'm gonna put up another Aegis.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
I need to make a point that, no, you cannot kill Kosen here. Aaron just beheads that one. So it won't bully Kosen anymore. It's got 1 HP. Looks like you're getting the final blow.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And I really don't have room for citrines, unless I start throwing things away. But all of these are useful still, so I don't want to do that. Oh, we're done. Surprise. Tons of heirlooms. Okay, so we're technically done. I'm gonna go a little bit risky then.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I'm gonna play a little bit risky. How much are you bleeding? A little bit. Well enough that I probably should cure it. I'm not gonna use any torches. We'll go through the rest of the dungeon without a torch. Because we know there's no more hallway battles. That was my mission, right? Or, sorry, not hallway battles, room battles. I had to see all the room battles. That means the only thing left where there could be battles are in the hallways. And those ones tend to be a little bit easier. A hallway battle isn't always full size. And I love getting minimum rolls and missing. The best. Not lucky enough to kill that guy in 1 hit, unfortunately. Joke's on you. She's got the Book of Sanity. And Aaron is a tank, so you can hit her or him all you want. Is Aaron, like, I don't know what's that, like, there's 2 kinds of Aarons. There's like E-R-I-N and there's A-A-R-O-N. I don't know. Anyways, lights are going out. This one dead? Not quite, so let's finish up with a Hound's Harry. Then you can finish that one off, or not. We probably could finish this off, but I'll play a little safely and just go for an Aegis.
Inspiration and improvement.
Apparently the Ancestor liked that move. I wonder if he's actually programmed to know if something is like a good move, but kind of in a psychic way, if you catch my meaning.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, let's drop the shovels next. Right? Maybe the shovels are... there could be graves, though. Hopefully there aren't any. Watch it be a grave.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Alright, looks like I made a good choice with the emeralds. Those jades were actually worth a little more, but... I figured if I find one more emerald, then that's worthwhile. And she wasted it, but it was a map, so that's okay. Oh, we're done, actually. Unless... we got the bug. So it's not actually showing me what's here. Whenever you scout a hallway that you're already in, it, like, won't show up what's down here. It will just not show it for some reason. There's also another bug related to that. If you go into a hallway to grab something, like, say you just pop into the first tile of the hallway to pick up something and then you pop back, if you scout that hallway later with a double scout or something, it too will not show you what's in that hallway. It just won't. If you practice that habit, you'll notice it happen frequently. I guess it's the same bug, really. Just two different sources, really. So yeah, there could be things here. I just can't see them. I still need to improve my maps some more. I've gone through like several passes. What I want to add now, and I'm actually making another file to do it. I made a Radiant file just to like stuff.
Success
A lot of stuff.
so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, so we're probably done with keys. I'll even say the medicinal herbs might be done. My maps right now, what I want to do is just really label every single stress healing curio in the Crimson Court. That way I know if there's any, like, easy to access ones that are just really easy to grab. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown away the keys. There could have been a secret room here. Potentially, but... anyways, we're done.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
Quick reflexes. Awesome. So, Erin's looking really good. She's gonna get... or he or she is gonna get another promotion.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Got +5 accuracy. Unyielding, so harder to kill. And +2 speed. So... they're not sitting on a 1 speed. Now they're at 3. Another antiquarian with like, wow, +4 speed. Dang, if I'm actually going to keep an antiquarian for permanent use, this is the one. Now what you'd probably want is extra dodge or something. I mean, she does have extra dodge, because Luminous gives dodge, so she already has some. Alright, yeah, you know what?
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need of sterner stock.
The name of the antiquarian, I believe, is Josephine. If you want to be named the antiquarian, this is the only one I'm probably going to have, for the record. Oh, that's good too. Photomania. Steady's not too bad. It's not as good as Photomania, though. But you can get both. Choices. Who goes, who stays. So you've got extra damage. That's probably even better. Okay, Boyven. Boyven's actually not too bad. Oh, I don't know what to do. Who do I throw away? I'll think about it later. I shouldn't keep you. So we've unlocked the next boss here. Now that's worth going for. The Wounding Helmet. That's a good damage trinket for a bounty hunter. So that might be what we're doing next. Just out of curiosity, what's in these places? That's pretty decent. Oh wait, this is the no heal skill thing, so never mind, it's completely pointless. That's pretty good. +2 speed and +8 dodge. And that's a very strange thing. I don't know why I would ever use that. Okay, you're seeing something there. So when you reach level 3 and you go to a green, he's like, no, I won't bother going in here, it's too easy. I must be challenged, bother me not with such petty distractions. There are level limits, so you can't just bring max level people into level 1 dungeons. You do have to move up. And I think Aaron here is our first level 3, so... yeah, they're gonna be taking a vacation. They're not usable in these dungeons anymore. And that is actually one way you can soft lock yourself out of doing bosses. If you are too high level to fight a boss, then you can't send people in, and you have to get some new people to send in from the wagon. Anyways, that can also happen with yellow dungeons too. When you reach level 5, you can't access yellow dungeons anymore. You have to go into red ones. Anyways, I think that's all there is to say, so thanks for watching, and I've got this I've got the whole playlist in the channel description as well as on the channel itself if you want to watch and follow along. Bye.